In this video, we are going to be expanding, building onto this deck to make it bigger for our client. As you guys can see, these are all new construction homes, and the deck that the developer built is not very big, so the client wanted us to expand this deck to make it more usable. So I'll be showing you guys this process all in this video. Today we are just simply going to be starting by removing this old deck, removing all the railings, all the decking, because we are actually going to be replacing all the decking to the composite decking, which is going to be much more durable and resistant against, weather changes and things like that. So it's definitely going to be a very nice investment that the client is going to make. And we are going to be expanding this deck 5 feet out to make it a little bit deeper, and also expanding it all the way to the end of that window. So it's definitely going to be a very nice large deck, and I'm sure the client is going to be really happy with the results, because they will finally be able to use this nice deck and enjoy the really nice view that they have right behind them. We are also going to be installing aluminum railings here, which are going to be black, so it's going to go really nicely with the composite decking. The decking is going to be a pecan color. But yeah, overall you can see this deck isn't really anything special. It's pretty cheaply done, so yeah, and like I said, there's not any space here as well. Like I said, today is going to be a pretty simple day. We are just going to be taking apart the old deck, and once we do that, we are finally going to be starting to dig in the new holes for the concrete piers and adding new posts, and I will show you guys, of course, all of that. Also how we install the beam, what kind of wood we are using, the sizes and things like that. But of course, if you guys are planning to build a deck like this, you will need to pull permits and also follow the codes of your city. So it may vary from city to city, but I'm just going to show you guys what we are doing with this one. And just like that, in a couple of hours, we were able to take down this entire old deck. We do still have a little bit of the deck still here on the stairs, just in case we want to actually go up there and do things over there. So we just got this just in case. We kind of blocked it off over there just so that there's a barrier in case someone does open the door. It's looking pretty good. It wasn't too bad to take down the old deck. It was actually brand new, so everything was still fresh, really easy to get out. So At least that wasn't too hard. But yeah, I'll update you guys on the next thing that we do. It is day number 2 and we are starting to dig the holes here today. So we're going to be doing them at 42-inch depth. But of course, if you are doing it yourself, you need to make sure that it is good with codes and what they actually require for your depth. So we have this auger here, and this is actually an 18-inch wide bit. So we're going to be drilling them in a few different places. So let's get it started. So we just finished digging all 5 of the holes. As you guys can see, they are all ready here. All of these are 42-inch depth. So now we actually just bought the sonotube, so we're going to be cutting them for 42-inch length. And then tomorrow the inspector is actually coming in to check all these holes to make sure everything is okay for us to put these tubes in it and then pour concrete. So once he checks it, once everything is good, we'll do that. All right, so let me give you guys an update. We've been working these last couple of days on the post holes, and yesterday we actually started the framing, and this is what we have so far. We have all the posts in. all connected, all screwed down to the bottom. Here we have the beams. These are 2x10s. We do still need to add another beam here and another beam right there to make it a double beam, but this is what we have so far. The joists are going to be 2x8s. So yeah, it is coming along really nicely right now. And we're going to be working on the rest of the framing today. Hopefully we can get most of it done by the end of today, and maybe tomorrow we'll work on it a little bit more if we don't finish today. So here's how everything is looking so far. We actually just added this 2x10 here to make it a double beam. So everything is looking very nicely. We have the hanger in here as well. So of course we had to add another 2x10 here to extend it. And this is looking very nice so far. Do still need to add more screws in here. But we actually ran out of washers, so we had to buy some extra ones so we can actually finish up screwing them in. Like I mentioned earlier, the depth of these holes are 42 inches and the diameter of these concrete piers are 16s. But of course, if you are building this deck on your own, you need to make sure it complies with the codes in your city. But these are the requirements the city that we're building this deck in required. Alright, so now it is finally time to install the decking. As you guys can see, this is the decking that the client went with. It's like a pecan color and it's going to look really nice when we install it. Of course, we're doing the hidden fastener system, so this is definitely going to make it look very nice. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's going to look really good. So let me just give you guys a little up close view of how the system looks like. So we have these clips here and also clips on the other side right there. And this is what is holding it in, and it's going to look very seamless. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so here's the progress on the deck. As you guys can see, we're just wrapping up with the decking. This decking is actually pretty difficult to install, especially since these boards are a little bit uneven, so we have to make sure we're doing everything we can to make it as straight as possible. So it does take a lot of time to install. We actually just need to get a few more screws here and then we can actually finish up with the decking. And then right now we are actually going to start measuring out the posts and also the railings as well. And here are the railings that the client went with. As you guys can see, it's like a black railing, so it's going to look pretty nice in here. These are super lightweight because this is aluminum, so it's definitely going to look really nice with this deck. So I'm excited to get these installed. And as you guys can see, it's actually a pretty decent sized deck. The client is definitely going to have a lot of space over here. They're going to enjoy it, especially with the view in the back. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this done. I think just a couple more days and we should be 100% complete. We do also have to install boards over there on the side to cover up the wood. It's going to be in the same exact color as the decking, so it's going to look really nice and all finished. All right, so we have all the railings installed already. They look really good, as you guys can see. It fits in really well with the color, the dark brown with black railings. So this is definitely going to be very nice once we finish it all. And we did already start installing this board here on the side, which we're going to have all around the deck. But for now, we're just doing this side because we wanted to get started with the stairs. So yeah, we're not going to finish the stairs today, but we did get started on them and they are looking really nice as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this done. And also the way we installed the decking also looks really nice. As you guys can see, we went with kind of stacked design. And then we have this one board going all across here. And then the continuation of the stack design, so it just looks really nice and modern. But yeah, this is how it looks like so far. It looks really good, and this is a lot of space for the clients, so they're definitely going to be able to enjoy it. All right, so here are the final results of the deck edition. So much work went into this deck to make it look nice, but overall, I'm very happy with the results. The pecan decking and also the platting on the side go really nicely with black railings. It looks really good together, and overall, very high quality of the railings. I will say though, the decking was pretty hard to install. It took us almost 2 days to install just the decking itself because we did use the hidden decking system, which is obviously going to take much more time to install than just regular wooden decking, because with wooden decking, you just screw it in from the top, or you can use the camo system to screw it in from the side, and you don't really have to worry about it too much because it's just wood at the end of the day. Also, I do like what we did with this middle part. We have one board going like this all across to separate the two sides because we weren't able to actually get two long pieces because it just wouldn't really make sense. So that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, definitely make sure to leave a like on this video. If you guys have any questions related to decks, definitely make sure to leave it in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to respond. And I really hope you guys found this video helpful and entertaining, and I will see you guys in the next project.